Hey guys, thanks for being here. First of all, a couple quick things before we get to the replay. Make sure you get the 0.96 patch that just came out today. If you don't know where to go on Discord in the main Third Age server and get the new patch. Otherwise, no one's going to be online when you have just 0.96, and you won't be able to play with but two people that also didn't get the patch. Second, this will be the last video I put up till Liam gets back and which will be Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll have replays on the 0.96, point 0.1, blah 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 blah, and so it'll be new stuff and things like that. So, anyways, we'll get to the battle. I just wanted to poke my head in there and say hello and tell you those couple things, so in case you didn't know. Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Reforged Mafia YouTube channel. Today, Lengo decided to send us a 1v1 on grassy plains. He said it's not like too close, but it takes a turn right in the middle that makes for a good replay. So we will see how it goes. I have not watched this yet. So yeah, stay tuned. We will start ahead with the army comps, and Lengo is going to be playing Harad. So we'll start here in the front. So he's got some basic archers, some Harad archers. He's got two units of these, pretty cheap. Don't expect a lot from them, but they are what they are. Then he's got behind them a step up some Southron archers. He's got them in loose formation. Yeah, he's got them. He's got two units of those. Then behind them, he's got some Southron warband, which is a good type, I guess, spear unit. So these back here are the cheap ones. The Harajam Spearmen. Those are the lower tier. These are the medium tier Spearmen. He's got his low tier on each flank. Then behind them, he's got his dismounted Serpent Guard. He's got just one unit of those. Some Muhad Warriors. Pretty cool unit. Look at that face paint. It's a great detail. And then some Muhad Berserkers. Some Jav throwing units. And some Trollmen of Harad. So I don't know. He didn't bring any demons. But he might not need to because he's got these beast hunters right here that can kind of take up for that. Not all the way though. Serpent Guard behind them on his left flank. Pretty okay cav unit. It's a light cav, so you can't expect the world from him. Then behind them he's got some Muhad Beast Tamer. Some missile cav, they throw their jabs. So pretty cool unit. Yeah. We'll go over to the other side. Some Harajam Raiders, some Missile Cav. Not the best Missile Cav unit, but for what he's wanting to do, he's got two units of these. Yeah, he's got two units of those. So one unit could kind of stay here, distract the enemy, and then another unit could go over there and they could just ping pong back and forth. So it's not a bad idea. He might end up switching these units around though. And he's got some, his final unit. He's got a Mumakil, which are beefy. I want to see in this battle if he decides to use them properly, which no one decides if they're going to use them properly or not, but if he can use them properly, because sometimes people will commit them too early or they'll commit them too late and it just doesn't give off the effectiveness they need to. You don't want them to lose too many hit points before they get to the enemy, but you also want them to kind of be a distraction, and it's like a it's like you're showing your hand, letting the enemy know, hey, don't come over here. So yeah, it's a pretty good Haradrim army. It doesn't have all the elite units that it can. It's got this thick line of Southron Warband, and we saw in the last Haradrim um replay that Allison was playing that these guys can break pretty easily. So they need to be backed up by more higher tier units, units that can inspire, maybe get the Muma kill in there right after these guys hit the line. Otherwise, they will end up breaking. Hey guys, so we got Solomon. He's going to be playing Khan. Khan's one of my up and coming favorite factions to play with. They have a lot of cool looking units and a lot of AP. So we'll see if Solomon decides to bring it. He's got some Varigate bowmen. They are, I think, more the upper tier archer units. They aren't on the lower scale by any means. I don't know all the stats they have with these. I never bring these guys. I just always bring cheap archers. Um, Murad footmen. These guys are um, they're light infantry, but they are also AP. So if I can get a good view, they got these like pointy little things. They look like they can go through armor. Uh, Great versatile unit. You can put them in shield wall. You can uh, oh, shove them in there with spears if you want to give your spear units a little AP. But awesome, awesome unit. It's like almost a must to bring the purple when you play Khan. Some nomadic infantry missile archer units. Keep saying missile. Um, yeah, so uh, yeah, I think they are the third best archer unit for Harad for Khan. Behind them, he's got some nomadic warriors. These guys have more defense than they do attack. They do not have AP, so they're just like a standard sword and board um, type unit. Just something that you can fill in the gaps with. You can't expect uh, a lot from these guys. And then behind them, he's got some Nurad War Chief retainers. I wonder if his general's in here. I don't think so. These guys are just gross. Um, they can take on almost, I think, anybody with their pole arm and just the overall stats they got. They're a nasty unit. If you want, if you play Khan at all, make sure you bring these guys. I always put my general in here, just so I can be more aggressive with my cav, and they will hold up really well. And they even got a shield value on their backs, which is a bonus. And then he's got some more warriors in the back, so he's got a lot of warriors, more defense than attacking, I think. He's got some cataphracts back here, the elite charge cav. They got a charge of like 20, I think. Just a nasty unit. Some Varag Wing Riders, some light cav. They are high in number. I know if you have the units on huge, they're like 90 in each unit. But they will not do much. They do not have a big charge value, and they will not hold up the best in melee either. These guys back here, the Nurad Windblades, they will hold up much better. These guys are made to take on other cavalry units. These guys, though, I think are more like fodder in terms of if you're comparing cav to cav. On the other side, he has some pneumatic light cavalry. These are all archer units, though, so he'll be able to trade with the Harajam Raiders. Yeah, maybe even trade some of those beast hunters, but they will not hold up the best. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I feel like there could be, it's not a huge army from Khan, and there's no halberds in here. You can always bring halberds when you play Khan. I mean, they don't have any spear units, so that's your spear units when you play Khan is your halberds. So we'll see how his front line holds up. It looks like just a big bumper after bumper type thing, and that's what he might be wanting to do. So yeah, I guess the fights are going to start on the flanks for now. He is trying to take down these Harajam archers, which might not be the best target to go after. There's more juicier stuff back here if he could get around. These guys are really cheap. They don't put out much damage, but I say that and these horses are starting to fall. But they aren't the best heavily armored. Like I said earlier, he is trying to move away. So yeah, Lango's wanting to really stretch Solomon out pretty good, it looks like. Wanting to get him out here, maybe send these Mumbakil in. hopefully, yeah, he turns them around. I was gonna say it might be a little bit too early to commit these guys, or to commit the movement kill. Yeah, just point blank, they're just shredding these spears. Like, and these are not the best target to go after. These are cheap spears. They don't do much except get in the enemy's way and kind of hold it up a little bit. They won't get too many kills depending on what unit they go after. But now he's charging them in here, and that is a spear unit, and that is one thing these cheap spears will do well is when a cav charges, because they still get a cav bonus fighting these guys. And yeah, there's not many there, but those guys I've already broke. Well, one of these units did. Broken right there. Still 28 in the unit. So yeah, that's not what you want. You don't want to charge your cav in the spears. And you know, it's not that big of a bump though, but hopefully these guys do come back. But yeah, I would save that archer unit if you could. Maybe go after maybe even the serpent guard a little bit, or one of these units back here, because these are all kind of cheaper in the front. Your Nurad footmen could rip them apart pretty easily, so something else in the back that could help out your Nurad footmen and your warriors would be good, or be more beneficial, I should say. But it looks like Lango is going to take a little trip with his missile cav over to his left flank. Maybe try to deal with these guys a little easier. Save his Muhad beast hunters. Maybe even try to save his serpent guard for a later time in the game. What are these guys over here? Some light cav. He's got some wind riders over there. So it looks like the cav fight is being taken over here, which leaves the Mumakil open to a free ride inside Solomon's army, if he chooses to do so. But hopefully he waits a little bit, because that'd be cool when the armies are fighting and then the Mumakil charges in. This is all that's left of that Haradrim spears. Is 34 out of 153, so he kind of shredded these guys pretty good. I think he had 3 archer calves just shooting these guys, so that's a lot of arrows. Let's look what Solomon's got going on. He's got his formation pretty tight. It's just a box, so if Lingo wanted to, he could flank around on pretty much every side, because you're not just going to attack one point in the line. So yeah, still some archer fire going on here. Got some fire arrows. It looks like he's trying to shoot the South Realm Warband. Maybe trying to get some fire arrow shots going on. But the flanks are starting to move in now. Lango is moving in his Haradrim Spearmen and his Haradrim Archers. So cheaper units. So not the worst idea. Maybe trying to get Solomon to be kind of skittish and try something a little different, spread his army out a little more. Yeah, the fire arrows are going off. Man, those guys shoot a lot of arrows at once. What is going on over here? So, Lango is going to stretch his cav out pretty far. He's going to try to flank him. He's got these missile cav going on. They're pulling out their bows, flinging them. So now they're just throwing sticks at each other. Yeah, these guys they're a pretty good cav unit. I don't know if I would throw them in the middle of an archer fight right off the bat. Now they're just gonna get pinned down. Um, these are a type of cav you wanna, well, put them in like this. Get them in melee with another cav unit. But yeah, like the wind blades, if they're already fighting a unit like this, um, you definitely want to get away from the spears. But if they're fighting a cav unit, you know, they just keep them fighting because that's where they excel. And they're not going to excel so much on their charge. They're going to excel when they are fighting a cav unit hand to hand. So we got some raiders over here shooting this uh, cav unit about to break. Then these guys are coming over shooting these guys. So it's just a cat and mouse game right now. Over there, the formation is still the same. So yeah, the arrows are just keep flinging. But I mean, at least Solomon is trying to make these guys waste their ammo on these cheaper cav units instead of these raiders being able to get pretty close and just shooting infantry. At least they are trying to shoot these guys, which is it's almost like a trade. He's just trading units pretty much right now. But man, they hurl those arrows. And I'm glad he is still hanging on to these cataphracts. He does have some Wind Riders over here, maybe saving them for these Mumikil. He's got these Wind Riders. Oh wait, he has a... No, these are the cheaper cav unit. Yeah, I thought these were the archer unit, but I guess he is using all of his archer units over here, and he's got the cataphracts. So this will be his ace in the hole, hopefully, when uh, Lango decides to engage, or whoever decides to engage. Let's look at these archers. So they do have a shield value, these archers, so they do stand a punch better than just a basic archer unit, which is good. You know, they hold up a little better and they're able to get more of their shots off. But they are taking some losses. And I think he is going after these Southron Warband. But these guys also have a shield. So these archers are out of ammo, so I wouldn't even waste time on those. But these pikemen would be what I would try to go after. There is nothing protecting these guys. They have no shield, and pikemen are what you want to get off the field if it's going to be a straight up infantry line. And Solomon doesn't have any long spears or pikes as well, so it's going to be, he's going to need to get those pikemen off. So yeah, he's falling back, maybe wanting to save what little archer ammo he will have left. He has his light cavalry over here, and Lango's got his Harad Raiders, his missile cav units, his Serpent Guard. So he's kind of making a big U. You look at that. So slowly kind of creeping around. Which is smart. I mean, because these units, if you can surround these units and get them to break sooner than later, then it's much easier than having to kill all the enemy and fighting just in one little point. If you can surround the enemy, get these movement kill that come in from behind, just smash it, then a lot of these units will rout. But yeah, if you look at the frames, so the frames are 9,300. The battle's only 1,300 frames long. So pretty soon this puppy's gonna kick off, and it's just going to be a full-blown out fight. So we just have to wait till one army or the other decides to commit. And it looks like Lango is going to decide to commit. So he's ready. He's probably uh, deemed it so and said, I wasted enough archer ammo. Let's just do this. So yeah, here we go. Fire arrows coming in. If it was me and I was in Solomon's position, I would take them off fire arrows and just try to get these guys to just spend as many uh, archer volleys as they possibly could, because pretty soon they're not going to be able to fire anymore. But it's good he's going after these Mumikil. His units are in loose formation. Right now would be a perfect opportunity for Solomon just to countercharge him. But yeah, I guess this loose formation makes these spearmen come in here and these, I don't know. I would get them in column formation. So yeah, now is, let's just slow this down just a tiny bit, so we can see the juicy parts. So yeah, we got that in the front line. He's got Southron Warband fighting the Nurad Footmen. The Footmen will win that, especially if he throws in some more of these units. And that's how it is on the other side too, but he also has some pikemen coming up, which would be able to push these guys back. These pneumatic warriors will hold, I guess, a little bit, you know, since they have somewhat higher of a defense. They're not like extremely high. But over on this flank, Solomon's gonna have to really watch it. Now would be a perfect time for these cataphracts to come in here and hit these Muhad warriors. They don't have the, yeah, there's no spear units over here. So it's a good unit to knock out if you could. Because he does not want these pneumatic warriors to be flanked. And the percentages is 34 to 28. So Solomon has lost 28% of his army. Nurad's the green, or Nurad. What am I talking about? Lango is the green. That was a good charge right there by some cheap cavalry units. Getting the most use he can out of them. But now, here comes the Mumikil. Look at that. They're firing arrows as they come in. It's like a freaking AC-130 coming in here. Nice. Let's see, where is he going to charge it at? Is he taking out these guys? He's got some type of... Oh. It must be a jab unit over here. Trying to take out these war chief retainers. Lango knows how important these are to Solomon. Lost my train of thought there. He knows how important they are, so if you can get them off the field, then it's game over. Look at that. That's what you want to do with Mumikil. That is perfect. Get your men fighting, then get the Mumikil to charge in here, screw up all their formation, get them to be shaken, and now it says defeat seems certain for all these guys. And there's really nothing here that can stop these Mumikil. There's no jabs. There's no, like those war beast or war beast hunters, the jab camel unit. They'd be a perfect unit to stop and take out these elephants. But they're on the same side, so that ain't happening. But yeah, so this is just screwing up their formation big time. That's cool. They do like a back stand on their back legs. He's gonna need to watch out here for these spikes. And that is a pike unit, so I wouldn't want to stay in there like at all. They're just gonna get shredded. Look at that. Just running over, it even runs over their own guys, but they get back up, but still it's funny. These guys, where are they going? Now they got these Muhad Beast Tamers back here. I want to know where his Cataphracts went. So here they are. Getting a charge on these spearmen, or pikemen. Oh, I would get these guys out of here. Yeah, the pikeman already says defeat seems certain. There's other units to go after. These guys have broke. So, now the Movement Killer are gonna come in here and just wreck it. Look at it dragging that horse. Get out of my way, horse. That guy is just stuck. Trying to take these Movement Kill out. None of them have died yet. But these camels over here are just being a pain in the side. Looks like they're all out of ammo. So they got their little maces out. Come in here, maybe try to get these guys to break. It says defeat seems certain. They're already wavering with that charge. These guys should break the warriors. There's only 25 of them left, and they're facing Trollmen of Harad. That ain't gonna happen. That's not. I would say that's not the most wisest decision with Cav charging him into pikes and spears. I mean, you're winning on this flank, so you might as well just leave it. Try to charge like these dismount Serpent Guard, these Muhad Beast Hunters. Trollmen of Harad would be a great unit to take down. Yeah, the percentages right now it's 68 to 76. Solomon now has lost 76%. Still trying to take down these Mumakil, being a pain in the side, but they are being put to great use. That's how you want to use them. Don't keep them there forever, because then they eventually just start, the guys around there just start taking shots on them. Get them out, kind of use them like trolls in a way. They're just big, more expensive trolls. Get them out, circle around, come back through. Just keep doing that. They can be very effective. Like this, clear this whole area out. They throwing jabs at. That's a broken unit. So yeah, it looks like the Haradrim archers are good to go. Cataphract's getting in here. Probably a good charge, but I missed it. But they're getting cut down now. Probably lost all their hit points. And all he's got left, all he has left is his general. Well, it says there's 3 of them left. 2? No, there's just 1. So that's all that's left is his general. And it looks like he's going to take a beating from these jabs. Yeah. Oh, got pinned down. Was not going to escape. So yeah, now Harad is really picking up the battle. These War Chief Retainers, though, still 24 of them in here. They will still take a good amount of kills with them before they go. But the Mumakil, there's just no answer for these guys in this game. They haven't even taken a loss yet. Still got the light cab over here. There's only 7 of them. They probably won't do hardly anything. Yeah, the pneumatic infantry have broke. The Nurad War Chief Retainers still going at it. They're a good unit. If you have an opportunity to take these guys off the field, if you're playing against them, then do it. They're not the best unit to charge with Cav, obviously. But if you have an archer unit or like a ranger unit that you can use against these guys, use them against them. Because they will go toe-to-toe with pretty much anybody, and they will shred it. So that is the game. Solomon admitted defeat, which it wasn't a bad play. It just, these Mumakil had no answer. He was winning till these Mumakil came in here and just wrecked shop. So yeah, we'll take a look at the kills. Lengo, He had, let's see. Oh, there you go. Everybody was pretty much even kill except the Mimikill, which got 474 kills, which is gross. That is a lot of kills. I wish I could see the other team as well. But yeah, look at that. And besides the Mimikill, just the dismounted Serpent Guard. I guess that was his general. No, it wasn't his. Yeah, it was his general. They got 82 kills, which was the second. Nope, Southbound Pikemen. They got second kills. 474. Man, well, that is the end of the battle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's a pretty short one. Hopefully my graphics are better. Kiro really tried to help me with my graphics. They were way out of date. So that was probably the reason why. But yeah, if you guys got any comments or questions, put them below and please subscribe. We are trying to build this channel. So hopefully you guys like us and stick around for next time. Thank you.